My name's Josh, and welcome to Crusader Kings 3. And for the most part, I wanted to call it Welcome Back to Crusader Kings 2. But, as you can see on the title page, I've done a test play. Played about 5 hours in just today to get a little feel for this, and I did a test play of what I'm going to be playing as, which is basically turning the Mediterranean into a Viking Lake. And I am going to be playing in the 867 start date. And we're going to be playing as, let's see if I can count Haesteinn here. I'm not even sure how to if I'm pronouncing that right. But, because of the Norse. So, let's go ahead and jump on in. But yes, I do love the new map. Kind of pulling out and seeing a kind of a old paper map with the old what they depicted on what could be out in the oceans until they found out there's really nothing except for these were probably distinguished as whales and somebody just didn't realize it. And yeah, let's go ahead and jump in. Sure, why not? Let's play it on Iron Man. Just means no cheating. Okay. Alright, into the regular game. Let's go off over on everything we have. There's the lifestyles, so we're pretty much a martial character. We go here, we're 52, so really not much in long for the world. Let's make sure we educate our son like normal. And go through, pick the life choice of martial. This really helps out. Strategic. Sure, let's keep going down this. Not sure. Yeah, strategic is the one I want. Now, one thing I really like picking on him for is he starts off with 1500 host, and we're going to be using that to migrate into the med right off the bat. And we'll have the prestige to do it. And the gold. And if we're running low on gold, we can always take and raid later on. So let's go ahead and jump in here and declare war. But first, let's see. Yeah, let's check see what we got for concubines. We got a French girl. Yeah, I guess we can keep her on the back burner for now. But go ahead and okay, so we can only do one against per lifetime, so we'll go with the duchy. They'll eventually probably use that kingdom to invade here. Which, let's see, how bad off are they? They got 900 men. Yeah, they'd be able to defeat us. We'll have to wait until they break apart. Let's go ahead and declare war. And this is actually pretty good because now you can see where we're at. Pretty sure nobody's other than Paradox has showed off. Light horsemen are pretty good, especially on when they're pursuing the enemy forces. You'll want to have eventually some cav, because if the army that you're fighting breaks you and they do have cav and you don't, you'll lose a lot of men while you're running from the field. But right now, since most of our levy is this, we'll go ahead and raise them. You can set the rally point if you have multiple deals, and they'll actually go to where you are. You can change your command. You can change the commander out. Yeah. By selecting the new one. And we do have something that, let's see, where I know it. Okay, champions are basically the same as soldiers, not soldiers, but the knights on the Christians, and I'm not sure about the Muslims. I haven't played one yet. It's kind of funny. I've never went through Crusader Kings 2 and played as a Muslim. But let's go ahead and jump on the boat. It's going to cost us 6 gold to, I guess, hire the boats to take us down here. And we'll go to here. Let's make sure the council is made up of everybody that we need. She's that girl. And everything's changed a little bit. Now we have basically trained troops, train the generals. Your wife has her own dedicated council position. Okay, this is, now I remember why she's here. This is the chaplain, your steward, your counselor, your marshal, and spy master, where you can send them to find out things, where you can find hooks that people can use. This right here is hooks that people can use against my character. These are secrets known to my character, hooks on my character, and your secrets. Then we have vassals and normal factions like peasant, and anything that your vassals really want done. And our decisions like form a holy order, strengthen the bloodline, invite champions, and so on. Hold a feast is the best way to get new people into your court for free. for some money and not have to pay a ton to get them to you. And now we have the new tabs here where we can just, so let's go ahead and run it at 3. Huh. As I said, I've been playing this only for 4 hours, so and this here is a useful tool. It allows you to know what you can do. Like, we got 5 declare wars. We can go into Francia if we wanted to. Down here to Brittany. Conquer the county of Lyon for someone. Use our invasion CB for this. For what will eventually become Lyon, Geskia, and oh crud, I can't remember the third one. Paradox always loves to be down here in 1066 when they showcase Crusader Kings off. Castile, that was the one. So, I also did a test run up here, and it is very easy to get excommunicated from the Pope if this one turns into Orthodox and you say, "Forget you, I'm taking the land." Okay, he's got 1,000 men. He's going into the mountains. So I just keep wasting troops. That little skull will show you that you're taking attrition. 1%. Okay. Camp disruption. After my armies set up camp, I hear commotion. Champions lodging. Find Alter and Gunther in the middle of a heated argument. And you can end up getting bad events from it if you go against your own way you are. If you go against any of these traits, you'll get stress, and yeah, you can end up Alright, it worked. That's all that mattered. And the new siege system is different. This is your every 20 days timer, and it'll show a random roll for an event that will take down supplies or end up causing disease outbreak. Oh, and he ended up getting reinforced. Of course, not that much. So as long as he doesn't get any more men, we'll be fine. And if we had siege weapons, but here, which we don't know anything about because our culture haven't discovered them yet. Okay, we've finished the siege. And here's our supply limit. So now, since we own this, have sieged it down, we actually can move now without losing troops. They have better defensive position, but they're going to. But we have more troops and better commander. Well, no, we have better commanders and more troops. So, but we can still lose this battle. And I do love that the battles are actually animated. It's kind of a nice little perk. Taking the old EU4 dice roll, now showing us that. How badly we're rolling or how bad they are. But we've stomped their army. And now let's go this way and deal with this army. They should be prevent them from sieging it. Well, re-sieging it. And we stack wiped them. Now let's go and siege this down. Oh, never mind. We already have 100% war score. Alright, now we have this. And we do have the pop-ups up here. And here's the pursuit phase. If we had cavalry, we would be able to show everything up. Yeah, like this. They would have lost more men. And their champions are their knights. We no longer need this. And we're over our domain size. Yeah, I forgot to turn off the tooltips. So we can hand out a domain, but I want to make sure we have the duchy first, which we can make. Let's go ahead and make let's go ahead and move our capital down here. Disband our army. Actually is a lot better. We no longer, think we no longer lose any men if we're outside here. They just go home. And these troops will eventually get more men. It'll take time. So let's go back to our council real quick and let's go ahead and promote Norse here. Get control back over in our new capital. And let's see. We'll go ahead and make the capital. We're now the Jarl or Earl, however you want it. I'm still not sure on Norse if that's they actually pronounce that as a J or an E. So, and we need to get out a holding. So since we have no family members, and this guy is a guest, and I really don't care about him. We'll give him out, grant him the county up here, where we started off at. And I could easily just grant him his independence and not have to worry and wipe our hands off of that land. And as I said, there's that war with the Byzantines. They've already lost. And I'm not sure I want to be over on the mainland of Europe right now. And yeah, they've only got a handful of troops, so I want to go ahead and take control of this province. We'll conquer this duchy since we have the prestige. We'll set the rally point here. Raise up our army. You can raise them up in 2 distinct stacks, which hate it when they merge up over there. Should just I should have just let him go. Don't know why they didn't give that to me the last time. Oh well. And they're gonna go up north there and siege that down, they're probably gonna come down here and siege the capital. Yeah, they're coming to the capital. Go ahead and land here. And there's our, if you have siege weapons, you can now break down the wall, then you can assault. Okay. What was... you got 100% control. Go ahead and do that. It'll tell you how long it will normally take for doing stuff. 6 years now for turning this entire county here into Norse. And we have peasant rebel. Yeah, they want something done. Just gotta hope. Okay, here's our 2,000 men. Yeah, they noticed we're coming, so they're running. And we're gonna catch them. Okay, we're the attackers. And we've won because we have overwhelming odds. Let's go ahead and check out the losses. And you can lose your men. Oh. You capture their commander. Let's see. Oh, we got 2 of them. Oh, we're not going to be able to ransom them. So let's just execute them. And eventually you'll get ways to actually execute them. And not seen as tyrant by us, but by the Christians, which were taking over this. I'm trying to remember the name of the island. Right, and we wiped them. Yeah, we're losing supplies. Yeah, with low control, you do get the bad events now. Instead of being without money and all that, it's just the lower your control. See here, there should be a. I guess it's only in the counselor. You can hover over it and you can see, or it's here, 29 versus 26. You also get bad events because the population's opinion of us. And that's pretty much it. I will say, after reading the description of these, this is actually the best building to build. Get archers. Each one of these gets 2, and it just goes up. Stacks it. So you can eventually have all your soldiers providing a lot more, but your archers being tougher and doing 9 damage at the maximum level of it. That is really the best building in my opinion after reading them. Let's see. Yeah, we executed them. So we no longer need this. And that. Oh yeah, we can actually get, well, our wife likes us somewhat. And she's 34. Son really needs to get, well, we could grant him title, but until we get him a wife in a few years, hopefully he'll find his own wife. And see, we no longer need this. Oh yeah, we have a perk. Okay. Yeah, let's just go with this one. We can't change our focus for 5 years. Similar to the old way of life where you can pick the seduction, hunting, and all that. Well, we really should probably pick another woman, but I'd rather hold on. Yeah, the length of time depends on your troops and how many men they have. And when you go to raid, it's actually only like 20 days per, about around 20 days to siege down a holding, like a barony, a city, anything that has a building in it. Like here, the city here, the castle, you can siege down and raid. And you'll get an option for bringing people or bringing stuff before you or bringing the gold. Alright, let's see. You know what? Ambitions. Yep. Our son is ambitious. Let him be. Okay, this in the next 20 turns, they'll get some more food shortage. But they're only gonna last 20 days or so. Yeah, they'll desert. And there we go. There's that. Now we just gotta siege down one more holding and this war is over. But we'll do that in the next episode. I've already went on for 31 minutes, so if you like the episode, hit the like button and subscribe if you haven't. Hit the little bell icon to receive notifications on new episodes as they come out. And we'll take a look at who we got, who this woman is. She's 45. Yeah, it's his wife. Rather have gotten his daughter, but... or he had a younger wife. It'd be nice. Oh wait, no, it's... in my test play I was able to get her. And hit one of his daughters. And I took them both as concubines. But that was in my test play, and this is a lot different because it's actually being a little bit more stubborn. Because I didn't have anybody join his war here. I did have somebody to join here, but they were already... Italy ended up breaking off into a civil war and didn't show up, and the Byzantines got preoccupied over here. So if you want to know anything about CK3, leave it down below. And if you're thinking about getting it, I strongly advise getting it. It's actually quite fun. The new AI interface kind of takes a little getting used to when you're coming from over CK2, and remembering to call it CK3 instead of CK2, you kind of get that. And we'll go over the religion and the family perks later on, because right now we don't get any of them. So with that, have a good day.